Welcome back tuning into today's video. We're doing the weekend forecast today. Going to have a detailed look at weather for the next 7 days across the British Isles. It's going to be remaining very unsettled. Low pressure will be swinging in across the country on several occasions through the coming week, bringing more bouts of wet weather. So an increasing risk of flooding, I think, for parts of the country through the course of this week. Now, before I get on with the weekend forecast, just want to talk about the advertising this video ads on the pages at GazWebBiz.com. If you hit play on the video ad, you'll be supporting GazWebBiz.com, and thanks very much for doing that. The websites that we're using for the video, we've got the charts coming from weathercentral.de and theweatheroutlook.com. You can find the link to those two websites on my links page. We're also using the radar picture from the UK Met Office, and again you can find the link to that website on my links page as well. So this is today's radar picture. Current radar picture set at 11:30. Got heavy showers across the northern and western parts of Scotland. Some of those are wintry over high ground, also coming down into Northern Ireland. Some showers around the far south and southwest as well, running through the Channel and going up into parts of South Wales also. That said, many parts of the country actually dry today with sunny spells, and we're probably going to keep that way through the course of this afternoon. This is today's Arctic pressure chart with the low pressure heading off up towards Norway, leaving us in this run of west to northwest winds. We've got a very transient ridge of high pressure waiting in the Atlantic for tonight and tomorrow morning. So for the rest of today, we're going to keep showers in the northwest of Scotland, coming down to Northern Ireland, possibly northwest England, and more showers running along the south coast, possibly getting up to South Wales as well. Few of these showers are heavy. There's risk of hail and thunder, and certainly up in the north over high ground, they're wintry as well. Temperatures today around 7 or 8 degrees, and in the sunshine in many places, remember, are staying dry with sunny spells this afternoon. It really is going to be quite a pleasant sort of winter's day with light winds, temperatures around 7 or 8 degrees, good sunshine, very nice for that post-Christmas walk. Now overnight we're going to bring that ridge of high pressure in across the country, very weak and transient, but it'll be enough to kill off most of the showers. They'll die back to the western coast, and the bulk of the country will be clear and dry through the course of tonight. It's going to get quite cold actually. From the Midlands northwards, we're going to see a fairly widespread frost with temperatures dropping to 0 or -1 degree. It's definitely particularly hard frost, but a frost nonetheless. We haven't had many of those so far this winter. From the Midlands southwards, though, probably hold those temperatures up just above freezing, although probably low enough for a touch of ground frost. And almost anywhere could have some icy patches through the course of tonight. Now that transient ridge is going to break down on Sunday as this next area of low pressure starts to head in off the Atlantic. So although we get off to a dry and bright start with sunny spells and patches of frost and some icy patches, it'll very quickly go downhill across Ireland, Wales and southwest England with heavy rain setting in through the course of the afternoon, driven on by a fairly strong and fresh southwesterly wind. Central and eastern parts of the country, though, will stay dry. I think the sunshine will tend to fade through the course of the afternoon as the cloud gradually extends in off the Atlantic. Temperatures in the west will be picking up to 10 degrees eventually, 50 Fahrenheit, but generally again we're going to be around 6, 7 or 8 degrees. Now as we move through into Monday, that area of wet and windy weather will be swinging across the country overnight, Sunday into Monday. So I think we start Monday morning on quite a cloudy, wet note with some outbreaks of quite heavy rain across many parts of the country, driven on by a strong southwest to southerly wind. That should all clear away through the course of Monday, and then we're going to find brighter skies extending in, with showers in the west in particular, but many central east areas will be dry after that rain clears through. Temperatures up to around 7, 8 or 9 degrees. Once again, New Year's Eve brings another area of low pressure in across the country, I'm afraid. So despite the fact it may start off on a bright enough note on New Year's Eve morning, Tuesday morning, it'll very quickly go downhill with a band of heavy rain sweeping across many parts of the country, driven on by strong west to southwesterly wind, with sunshine and showers following to the west. Temperatures could get up to around 10 degrees for a time in the south, that's 50 Fahrenheit, but probably tend to drop back through the course of the afternoon. Now as we move through into midnight on New Year's Day, so this is midnight Wednesday the 1st of January, this is a synoptic pressure chart with low pressure still really dominating weather seen to the west of the country, suggesting that there could be showers or longer spells of rain almost anywhere, cold enough for snow over the higher ground of Scotland. It'll be quite chilly as well in the early hours of New Year's Day, with temperatures down to 2 or 3 degrees below freezing for parts of Scotland. So if you're going to be out and about in the early hours of New Year's Day, either driving or walking, do watch out for some ice on the roads and the pavements. Don't, whatever you do, slip over. And finish up in hospital. Now, as we go through to New Year's Day itself, we're going to find another area of low pressure coming in. So 2014 will start exactly where 2013 leaves off. Make it off again to a bright start with some sunny spells and also, of course, the risk of those icy patches. But it'll very quickly cloud over with a band of heavy rain sweeping across all parts of the country, driven on by a near gale force southerly to southwesterly wind. Eventually, it'll clear out of the way, and we'll find brighter skies returning to the west with sunshine and blustery showers, and turning colder as well behind that rain band. So I think the showers could turn increasingly wintry over parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland as well. Temperatures for a time on New Year's Day could get up to 10 degrees, but I think they will drop through the course of the day, ending up at around 4 or 5. On Thursday, we're in this showery run of westerly winds, so basically it's sunshine and showers. Many of the showers for Northern England, Northern Ireland and Scotland will be wintry, not just over high ground. Rain showers further south, and in the far southeast, probably staying largely dry. Temperatures will be on the cold side, though, between around, say, 2 and 6 degrees. And as we move into Friday, guess what's happening? Another area of low pressure is heading in, so I think we'll bring another band of rain through across the country, so that will be quite heavy. Could turn to snow across the Pennines and parts of Scotland as well, with brighter skies and showers returning to the west. Temperatures will be quite cold despite the rain, so it can be cold rain with temperatures of just 4 or 5 degrees at best. As we go into next weekend, no sign really of a let-up. Low pressure is sitting there around the country. Got another area of low pressure well out in the Atlantic off the coast of Newfoundland. That will be with us in the following days, I think. So overall, no sign of a break to this unsettled weather going into next weekend. More showers, longer spells of rain. It is colder though, with the showers increasingly wintry for northern parts of the country. Having a look at the charts from the Weather Outlook, and this situation today, got the showers in the north and the west, but many places having a dry day with sunny spells. Would be quite a pleasant day indeed, as will Sunday be, certainly Sunday morning anyway, but it'll cloud over in the west through the course of the afternoon with outbreaks of rain moving in, and they'll advance eastwards through the course of Sunday evening and overnight into Monday morning. Monday morning will start on quite a cloudy, wet note across many parts of the country, but it should all clear out of the way through the course of the morning with brighter skies following in through the course of Monday afternoon. New Year's Eve looks unsettled with another band of rain coming across the country, and then another band of rain comes across the country on New Year's Day. So the rainfall total still clocking up through the week, still a risk, or probably an increasing risk actually, of flooding through the course of this coming week. Showers or longer spells of rain going into Thursday, mainly showery I think actually, on a cold westerly wind. And then for Friday, this is suggesting mainly dry, but I think it will bring more rain into the southwest through the course of the day. And the unsettled weather will stay with us then through into next weekend, and probably beyond that. So there's no sign of a break to this westerly flow, low pressure dominated weather, showers or longer spells of rain, and all that's going to happen is that temperatures will tend to ease off through the last stage of the week, becoming quite cold, so some of the rain could turn wintry up in the north, but a really unsettled week coming up again. Showers or longer spells of rain, and an ongoing and probably increasing risk of flooding. That's it for now. All that remains me to thank you all for your support during 2013. Have a great new year, and thanks for all your support through the course of the year. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.